It's a must-win game. Yes, it's probably mini-finals in many respects for us. We've got destiny's not necessarily in our own hands, but we've got to keep winning. You know, we're going to rely heavily on Fremantle, of course, but we're playing a side that's in the 8, has played some fantastic football, has fallen off a bit in the last couple of weeks, and that's the danger. That we know they've got the capability of rebounding, so we've got to be very, very switched on and take nothing for granted. Well, they've had this sort of stuff all year, so they've been able to cope pretty well to win the games they've won. I don't know, not being in the club, I'm not too sure how it's affecting them. Only they would know how all this stuff goes, but we can't be concerned with that. You know, the simple fact is that we play a very good Essendon side, and we got a bit of form back last week. We weren't out of form, but we were beaten by the Western Bulldogs, and they've proven how good they can be. It's important that we just maintain our urge to want to win and get there. It's, as I say, it may well get down to the last game, but we've got to worry about the second last game, and this one here is so important to us. Well, we're not far off September, and I guess, you know, we always talk about the September, the smell of the cut grass and that sort of stuff, and I think there is an element of it's not uncertainty. It's knowing that we can't slip up. It just simply means that we've got to go out there with a really positive attitude, play the best football we can, play the toughest football we can. We've been really good at times when we've been poor at times, and it's most important that we get our consistency up. But there is a hint of every player at the football club, both first and reserves, know the consequences of the week they play. Our reserve side currently sits in ninth spot, percentage only. So the whole club has got this mentality that it's now or never. So it's a great feeling. Look, I'd rather be in there, of course we would, but not being in there and having this challenge it presents something new, and I think the players are really looking forward to it. No, I don't feel any.
No pressure. It's very confident.
Yes. It's the way you go about your job. I think he's pretty good. You're asking about his injury? Oh, that's what you're asking about. No, he's going well. He would like to he'd like to be out there, but he's not. So he'll miss another week. We'll see how he goes. Well, the events of yesterday really it's an ongoing saga the way I see it, and we're not part of it. So we just step back now and let what's to be. So it's an AFL issue with the Essendon Football Club. So our concern is playing the Essendon Football Club, not worrying about what these other things, no doubt, are hanging over their head. Look, I'd prefer it right at this stage. I think this is a Thursday. It's been a big Thursday morning, as you know. I've been with the YMCA Bridge Project breakfast to encourage people to take on some of these kids. And the second part of it today is to prepare for Saturday. Anything beyond that is way out of anything I need to worry about. The initial worry that we've got is picking the best side, training tomorrow, get through, and playing the Essendon Football Club, who are in the 8, looking to strengthen their position within the 8, and our position to stay alive for the 8. Anything else is irrelevant right now for us. Totally irrelevant.
You've spoken before about the AFL needing to show leadership.
No, you haven't heard me. I'm just saying today I'm talking about the game for match day. Saturday's match day. Well, the thing about Josh Bootsma, he's still an immature player. You can see by his body shape that he's got kilos to put on. I would like to think that over the next 2 or 3 seasons that he puts on up to 10 kilos and becomes, he's 190 centimetres, so he could become a decent third back, but he's also a good medium back. So we've got to differentiate between, does he take on the extra role or does he take on the current role? And my way of thinking is he's got the capacity, if he's got the capacity to put weight on, he's got the capacity to play as a third tall. And clubs are really stretching sides out these days. So look, Essendon this week will stretch us out with their height. And the clubs going around in the top 8 have got the capacity to draw one of your defenders in a manner that is he's either going to be too quick or too tall or a combination of both. So Josh Bootsma he's got the football will at his feet if he's prepared to work at it. Oh, it's not even a consideration. See, I don't get caught up in what's going to happen on Monday. I get caught up in what's going to happen on Saturday night. And whilst we need to keep winning, that's the blood that flows through us. It's got nothing to do with what will or what can't or how do I feel if it doesn't happen. It's more a case of how can we make it happen.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.